Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League. It's now time for the last matchup we have today to get Super Week on the road. It's Toronto Ultra versus Atlanta FaZe, and myself and Chance, we are very, very excited to get into this one. Which one's Miles, which one's Chance? You'll never know. Actually, Jackie, you can see it. Damn it, I ruined it. But today's attire is again brought to you by the lovely people of Atlanta FaZe. We got those crates. You can see the unboxings and all sorts on Twitter. It's all out there, baby. But we are ready to get into this one, Chance. I mean, bro, this is going to be a good matchup. There's no doubt about it.
I mean, this is really just a great test of exactly how good Toronto is. I think everyone still has high expectations of FaZe, but I think really the deal breaker for Toronto, we called them the dark horse. They've had some great wins under their belt. Toronto, of course, included in this, but now we get to see them against some of the best players in the world. And really, man, I'm excited to watch the search and destroys for this series. It is aBeZy at what he does best, going for those first bloods. And we'll see if a guy like Cleanex can rise to the occasion and try to match that energy.
Yeah, very, very exciting plays all around, but let's just get this show on the road, ladies and gentlemen. Put your ghillie suits together for the Toronto Ultra.
Yeah. I'ma get right in my bag. Why you gonna try to get mad? Everybody wanna keep up. Don't you know I move too fast? I'ma zip right past. Drip all on my swag. Why you trying to size me up? You don't wanna try your luck. Hot as a stove, what did you know? Burn like coal, yeah, you know I go. Way too hot, yeah, really too cold. I'ma keep going till I hit my goals. Better get back when I'm in my zone. Do it for the ones that I know back home. Did it myself, they ain't put me on. Don't you call back if you hear that tone. Another level.
Toronto Ultra quickly going from dark horse to potentially front runner in this race. Again, they have won fans, hearts, minds, you name it. Bans, Cammy, Cleanex, Methods. We talked about a very, very diverse and exciting squad. You got high-paced players in the submachine guns and good old metal boots. Methods on the end there, a tried and true assault rifle player. But this squad, Chance, has been looking delightful so far in 2021.
I think delightful is a fair statement. I'd say the series they had against Florida, they just kind of went crazy, man. It was Cleanex and Cammy, actually Cleanex and Vance, I probably should say, really pushing the pace on them, just completely soldering with the SMGs. And I think those players really stand out as being the highlight. When you compare their aggression to like the style that Methods is going to play, again, it is incredibly difficult to play against because you're sitting there with the comms, calling out all the guys that are cracked out, always in your face, and every 10, 15 seconds, like Methods is top green. Go through the kills again, try to clear the front guys out, Methods is still top green. It's just a complicated style to deal with. We'll see if FaZe has anything cooked up for them.
Well, you're speaking of the devil and they will make themselves known to you, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the Atlanta FaZe.
Atlanta, Georgia, you magnificent beast, you. This is 2021, baby. And the 2021 Atlanta FaZe are stacked. We got us a member of the Scuff Team of the Year by the name of Simp.
Grabs the bomb, 10 seconds left, and he realizes he can't get to the other side.
The other battle-hardened returnees are aBeZy and Cellium.
Pull away! Cellium! No, he's not even shot down! aBeZy doesn't even need to go fence!
Arcitys is here.
Can he get the angle over the top? He gets the kill! Arcitys with the 1v2 clutch!
Atlanta FaZe.
The Atlanta FaZe, one of the most storied teams in the league right now, are runners-up from the 2020 season. aBeZy, Arcitys, Cellium, and Simp. Arcitys bringing the Thunder Heroes and assault rifle to the squad, but the tiny terrors of aBeZy and Simp, no strangers to Call of Duty and Cellium. One of the most standout players. He came in through the Black Ops 4 season. Big fans of their work. Can FaZe continue the hot streak they're on? Again, I think they are arguably the best search and destroy team in the league. Can't wait to see him go up against Røkkr, though. That's going to be a treat. But for now, Toronto Ultra stand in their way. I don't know about you, Chance, but things are getting very, very hot under these suits. I'm actually going to take it off. Again, thank you, Atlanta FaZe, for sending this.
I'm going to be honest. I kind of like it. I'm not too far against it at all. I do appreciate FaZe for heading it to this way. And we can't even be seen. Now I can breathe a little bit. I'm going to leave the vest on just for comfort for myself. But again, very excited for the series. And you're exactly right. Atlanta, I think one of two teams that are still undefeated in Search and Destroy. 3-0 in the two series that they played. Again, maybe Toronto could just be the upset kings and take them down in that game. We'll have to see on old map number 2.
Yeah, can Toronto be the giant killers? I mean, that is a very good question. We are almost ready to get into our first game. And Call of Duty fans, you're in for a treat. It's a raid hardpoint to start the series off. I do believe the Search and Destroyers will be the most exciting and most entertaining so far. And again, if you're going to see a Toronto win, it's got to come in the Search. If they can force it to that round 5, if they absolutely positively have to. But to see how well their Search form looks is going to be the difference maker. Let's get into this one, Chance. Raid on Hardpoint, our final series of the day. Super week. It's been very good so far.
Dude, these guys give us a raid hard point. I like these teams already. This is a great time. Also, Miles, is that the first time you've ever stripped on camera?
I can't answer that.
Fair enough. I realized that I was taking off the helmet. Not the helmet, whatever it is. I was like, first time for everything. Interesting. It's a weird world that we live in, you know?
Yeah, you always remember your first time. Here we go. Into the hard point. FaZe versus Ultra. Oh, as I get comfortable. I'm not kidding. That suit is hot. Shout out to Atlanta FaZe. So appreciate getting a military crate delivered to my door. I didn't ask any questions. Let's rock and roll. aBeZy, just the first blood himself, about to get a taste of his own medicine. Uh-oh, that's a lot of nades. That's a lot of nades. And already, the kill's coming through. It's going to be Simp who picks up 3 off the rip. We'll take that hard point, thank you.
And they've got them pinned in the back of the base. Maybe a couple players coming out through the art side of things. It's going to be Simp inside of the hill. He's got his teammates for the cover. You got aBeZy able to take at least 1 down, but you see the pressure's going to be coming inside the point, even with the AK-74U running circles around the opposition. And then Cellium, tired of his teammate, wants to be the guy to take him down. Well, Ultra going to be a little bit happy for it. They get control of ring with 20 seconds left. Of course, though, all about that rotation in FaZe. You can see the setup that they've got, leaving a player in the middle of the map, and well, you need to keep back laundry control as well. The spawns are going to be actually coming out, so that means aBeZy needs to stay alive in the back.
He's got to stay alive in the back as the remaining teammates make their way through middle. It's the battle in the kitchen, and it's already frying. There we go. Big kills that go the way. Simp's going to find the trades. Cammy and Methods may find some, but it's not going to quite be enough. Here comes Methods. No metal boots about it. Straight on the point. aBeZy wins a big one there with the XM4. Over to bounce now. Picks up the trades. Easy pickings there. It's just a couple of crumbs there on the bottom floor of the kitchen. It's going to be up to Simp next to charge his way forward. And this is the pace you're talking about from Atlanta FaZe. Like, you can't even breathe. If you're Ultra, you have to hold that point. Your trades have to be so clinical. You still have to make sure that you're winning those rotations as well. CleanX, this is the guy you're looking to step up and keep that pace that Atlanta FaZe have already set so well.
Yeah, you're talking about being tough to breathe, but CleanX nice and easy on this one. He off them buffed and blew their house down. He's on a forced breathe for the moment. Kept his team alive on kitchen to get them a very nice lead. One-on-one against aBeZy. He does get taken down, and now actually splits coming in from Toronto. A couple players trying to make the hero play. Fades through. Wade's trying to win his one. Can't do that. Cammy tried to pinch from the other side. aBeZy won that one-on-one as well. So making sure you stay on point for your ones. He's finally able to get that rotation down by 40 points as the hill starts.
Over to the garage we go. The garage, where I'm from. It's going to be a heavy push through the house side. Arcitys, that fantastic XM4 ringing out. A very tight angle to work with there on the shot, but he makes it look easy. aBeZy's up next versus CleanX. Here comes the fight. CleanX just a little too sneaky there as he slips and slides into the kill feed. Still, hard point in the hands of Atlanta FaZe. Arcitys up next. CleanX barely regen his health, but he don't care. He may have just been dropped there from behind, but that's going to be Cellium picking up the shots. Nice nades coming through for Bance. Nice kills once again. And aBeZy with the trades going to keep the hard point in the hands of FaZe. Right place, right time. Otherwise, that next 20 seconds, that would have all gone the way of Ultra. Now, rotations underway. Cammy can slowly and steadily creep his way through this one. Simp finds one on the side of kitchen. Over towards basketball we go, and Simp, he and Arcitys are in there early. Cammy's going to try to contest from the back there, but this is not going to be easy.
Keep in mind, this is effectively a 3v4, maybe a 3v3 now that Simp gets that kill, but aBeZy very far away from supporting his teammates. But now that aBeZy's actually made it through veteran, they know they just have to focus on these back steps. Methods, though, able to get inside on a head glitch where he likes to be. His teammates in support, and the kills, these are easy for him. 2 down in their favor. You can see Arcitys doesn't even want to challenge that gunfight straight away. Wants to wait for his teammates. The push through pool really starting to show up.
And this hard point still being contested. Atlanta pushing this one forward. Big kills go their way. Remaining 30 seconds will be theirs. Still got to be thinking about the rotation. Does look like we are going to get another hit out of this. CleanX possibly able to put the pressure on. This is a lot of time you don't want to give up. But again, the rotations are down. Ultra within positions for the next hard points. The CleanX, he's still trying to keep these players pinned. At the very, very least, that's what he can do now. Keep them in trouble. And it's about time now, I think, friends, that we go for a very quick Astro Gaming listen in with Atlanta FaZe.
I don't Danny, I'm in ring. I'm trying. I'll team.
He's on. He might have backed up.
I said clean, no.
Intake.
I
It's all good. Go pull steps. Yeah, go. Someone go ring. Someone come kitchen with me. One of you guys come kitchen with me.
I'm going kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm playing.
Waiting.
Yeah.
On team ring.
Zig over challenge.
Hard flashed, open.
We ran back to Zig.
One on rock. Be a hard kill. Be a hard kill. I'm coming full.
Weak, he's weak.
Still on time.
Weak Zig, weak. I bring someone top everything. Alright, I spawn pull.
I'm
going kitchen.
I'm Zig. Zig, one
shot.
shot.
Bandit, held that.
I'm
Zig
clean next, one shot. Absolute Zig.
Get hill.
Try.
Got
time.
Which one?
I'll bring our top part.
All new.
I'm trying.
Flank dead, be on me.
I'm near Kimmy. What's the outer behind you too? Let's bro. Alright, I spawn pull.
Art, top art.
Front and top logic.
I'm playing art.
There's two on time, one's turning around logic here.
They have no trophies on time.
You're missing Zin on art.
I'm team art.
I'm nailing over.
Driveway's in.
That's in.
One shot, Jenny does.
Then on me.
I'm sliding wide.
They have one trophy
On
on time.
stage now.
Logic steps in.
I'm needing time.
Outer Kimmy, outer.
Outer child, one shot dead. Might be pinched.
Clear him black.
One's backing up.
Pillars, one shot.
I'm about to push.
Hey, go. One's on me, I think.
While we have Ultra in charge of the hard point there, Chance, you heard that listening, man. I mean, big takeaways there from FaZe's comms.
I would say just fairly reactionary, not super proactive on calling out where the spawns are going to be coming through, but still decent information, taking your time, making sure you go on the breaks, and maybe the most important thing, as long as you just tell Cellium where they are, he is going to beam them, so hey, maybe a couple problems solved. aBeZy winning a nice one on the back to keep those back spawns nice and secure, and inside the point, well, the trade's maybe not coming through. Cammy was able to pick up 2 and trying to stay alive. The trade not even instant from aBeZy, and Cammy goes big, able to take down 3, pushes out the back, gives him the 4, knows where to look for Arcitys, does get taken down, but job well done. Cammy goes off, ill time secure for Ultra as they take the lead.
That was some run from Cammy. I mean, again, you got to keep up with the pace and the skill that FaZe are bringing to it, and right now, Ultra, they're going toe-to-toe with some of the coolest in the league, and that's going to be Cleanix back on point. 3 spree to his name, trying to make it a 4th. Arcitys is going to make him work for it. Cleanix, no stranger to the hard graft. 20 seconds now just about remaining there on the hard point. FaZe will get the remaining time. The breaks have been decent, if not a little late. But right now, Ultra, 169 and counting. Kills come through. They're going to have to fight their way to the far right-hand side of the map, but at the very least, do it together.
I just want to point out that was crazy fast reaction time from Cellium to put away the nade as soon as he saw that trophy. It's a small thing. I was impressed by it. Just throwing that out there. Either way, FaZe on the rotation though. They got the full setup. Arcitys posted up inside the hill. All the pressure actually coming from his right side though. He hasn't turned yet.
Oh my God.
And Arcitys just gets shot in the side. So FaZe completely unaware of what was going on in that situation. But hey, Ultra, they'll take full advantage. Make sure they retain that lead. Try to run it up if they can.
Say, how long can you make this work? Cellium has just slipped right on through the defense. He was in. Trying to create those opportunities for his teammates. aBeZy came forward, found 1 before being dropped, and Ultra hold the hard point once again. The remaining 30 will go their way, and we're starting to get to the point in the map now where you can't give up these 30 seconds. Simp knows that. He's going to go for the kill, gets the player off the point for now. Cammy's going to have to backpedal and stay on top of that one. But again, you see those the mini-map there, those red arrows setting up around the basketball court. That's going to be the top right-hand side of the map. Ultra. 1 clean break will get them on it, but it is not going to be easy. 2 players there in kitchen, 1 player by the pool bar, 1 player on the point. It's over to Methods now to try to make the break.
That is not a good way to start. The mistakes were made with the nade. You hate to see it, and you can see just how far pushed away these players actually are. And they need to get to the basketball, and Methods still so far away. His team potentially setting up a pinch for him, because actually, well, Methods does have 2 errors kind of focused on him, but Simp rotates in. Try to kill these players in kitchen. Once kitchen is open, now Methods makes his move, but by the time he starts to move, his entire team is dead. First push gets completely stuffed by FaZe, who again, they were down by quite a bit, but might be able to take the lead by the time basketball ends.
Yeah, I mean, Cleanix and Bounce find some nice opening kills. It's on Arcitys next, watching the top end of the stairs, and this is almost a perfect 60. They've held this so well. They will have the lead once again if they do manage to keep this one rolling. And well, Chance, we are going to go into some tight hard points towards the end of this one. Just about tied up. FaZe will have a 10-second lead as we go into the next set of rotations. And take it all back. By the tree we go. Cammy, we saw great success from Toronto with the rotations in the last set. Can they repeat this one and put themselves within spitting distance of the win?
Now Toronto just playing keep away, keep them away from the hill. Cammy responsible for ring. He does his job. Now Bance actually by himself just a little bit. Teammate that he's got help is actually full steps, but he gave up kitchen for a moment. Players trying to come through, but Cammy ripping off heads. He's able to find 10 seconds, and this game is theirs.
It could be theirs right now. He bounces in position. There's a perfect four-way pinch. This could work out for FaZe. There's one. Up over the top, Arcitys finds a second. There was no way you could watch all 4 positions at once, and that was the perfect time to get the break. Now straight onto the point, go FaZe. This is as tight as it can possibly come. 10 seconds now for the win for FaZe. You're going to have to see the break come through ASAP now for Ultra. It could fall apart right now. Got to get a player on the point. Bats trying to get the contester. He does. Is his teammates there to help out? The hard point still ticking. No one's there. FaZe. They pull the candy right out of the crocodile's mouth, and that is a massive steal in map 1.
A dangerous reach for the candy as well. Reaching inside, he almost got trapped and got the thing bitten off, and maybe Cammy a big part of the reason why he was putting in work, man. Especially on this kitchen hill. Even towards the end, he was the guy picking up 2 pieces, trying to make that break towards the point. When all said and done, I would kind of say that felt like somewhat of a flat game coming out of FaZe, right? You have the moments inside a garage where Arcitys is unaware that players pushing his window side. I don't know if his teammates were supposed to get his cuts and just left it open or what the situation was, but it did not feel like super clean gameplay for FaZe. They get the win anyway. That'll put a little bit of wind in their sails, or maybe not. They just look, again, just flat is the only word I can think of.
It's a little flat. Yeah, I'm with you there. I mean, the comms are good and they're making the right decisions, but it doesn't feel like the same hot FaZe we've seen. But nonetheless, right place, right time. Here are the stats from that raid hardpoint, and boy, howdy. We talked about Cammy going off again there, 23-26 overall, 25-21 for Cleanex. Again, the submachine guns, faster players really finding the success there. For FaZe, in the kills department, there wasn't a lot. There really wasn't. They just played the map very, very well. That's all they needed to do, Chance. I mean, dude, what an opening map in the series.
I think the most important of the game probably for FaZe was just that basketball hold they had towards the end. It was when all the pressure was coming over from Laundry. Dealt with it pretty well, and maybe Simp was probably that guy. He was one of the 2 players kind of dealing with methods from back Laundry. Simp was also the guy that reacted and then went to pick up Kitchen to make sure he traded out the kills when his teammates fell. But either way, they were down by a ton after the garage hill. They made the comeback, got that win. Now we get to see him in search.
Now we get to see him in search. We're staying on Raid, friends. Raid 24/7 playlist in this series, but we have got a very, very exciting series ahead of us. The Search and Destroy. This should be an absolute bout between Toronto and Atlanta. When we come back, more COD action.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Gain Fuel. Use code CDL2021 for a special discount on GameFuel.com. Tournament audio and team listen-ins are powered by Astro Gaming, the official headset and mix amp of the Call of Duty League.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League. And my boy Joey D there saying that the dance campers have made their way to the desk. Everyone loves a ghillie suit from Joey D. Again, this is our social soundboard powered by Astro, and Joe is correct. That man spends a lot of time in Verdansk. He's seen many of these. Let's be honest, we've seen plenty of these Timmies in the bushes, but now there are Timmies behind the desk, and we're having a great day here. Super Week is rocking and rolling so far. We're here in the lovely Santa Monica. Again, that's the pier behind us over there. I think some of you have been there. We've had many a gracious time here. Back in the days when we used to do events in person, we used to come to LA. It was always fun going to Anaheim. Do you remember those days? Me neither. We've been in quarantine for 200 years. Now, though, we're going to have a quick look at our Game Fuel keys to victory. We're going to look at Atlanta first, and I don't think steal it in the final second chance we're on Atlanta's keys to victory, I must admit.
Not at all, but hey, maybe that's what it takes to get the job done. Actually, there you go, dude. Close out the hard points. Nailed that one to the highest degree. And even Simp again being the guy making some of the big plays, at least on the basketball hill towards the end, and then keep dominating and search. That's the look that we get to see from map number 2. Again, still undefeated on this map, and again, aBeZy has been a massive factor as to why. Hyper-aggressive, seemingly never has a bad game. He might have bad stretches within a game, maybe 3 or 4 rounds where he's not able to get any bit of luck, but eventually he will break through. It's inevitable.
Yeah, man, that was the ultimate closeout the search. Wow, like 3 seconds to spare there. Could have gone real bad. But we're gonna have a look at the Game Fuel keys to victory now for Toronto Ultra. Keep up with FaZe and kills and rotations. Trust that you have the skill and teamwork to do so. And dude, they came close. They came close.
Yeah, regrettably close, excuse me. And yeah, don't play Miami. I'm assuming that one's done and out of the way. We're not kidding
dodged it.
About the Raid 24/7 playlist. We even got Raid Control coming up after this. But hey, if they could steal a surge, that would be big. And frankly, Toronto, I have faith in them to do it. They still look scary. Even though they lost the squeaker of a game, you just got to press regain, hit that bounce back, get ready for map number 2. Of course, things might get scary if you start getting eased up. It might be a little bit more difficult to try to get back in the swing of things. But again, if anything, I would say FaZe did feel a little bit flat. In my mind, this would be the perfect time to try to take advantage of that fact and try to steal. Not steal, just win.
Yeah, just win it. It's not about stealing it, it's yours. It's yours to take. But yeah, don't play Miami. Oh my God. Don't do that. Not against FaZe. No. No. Game 2, here we go. Back to Raid for a search and destroy. 2 bomb sites, 1 bomb, 8 players, and a whole load of fun. You see Atlanta FaZe on defense first. And chance again for a team like FaZe, I mean, right now, arguably the best search team in the league. A win for Toronto would be spectacular. See if they can bring it. We're going to see FaZe in the red arrows, Toronto Ultra in the grey. They'll be wearing their alternate kits. I always wondered, why don't we call it home and alternate? Surely it's home and away. Who did this? Who do I need to speak to?
I mean, alternate just means it doesn't matter. This is pedantic. First bloods, though, do matter. aBeZy always on point. Admittedly, though, does immediately get traded out.
Yep, trades are there. Cammy's on the hunt now for a wild Simp. Simp, there he is, eaten alive. It's a 3v1 situation after what was a very exciting opener, and Bance with the bomb down a B. Arcitys is at the back of the kitchen right now, trying to make it interesting, and you know what? They might just charge him. Just charge him. Cammy's going to be there for the fight. Methods is backing him up. And Arcitys, I mean, he's dangerous. He can win these fights. The trade's there. Round 1 to Toronto.
Job well done. Hyper-aggressive play call as well. Just flood over towards ring. And again, we're expecting aBeZy to be able to get these first bloods. As long as you trade him out, not a big deal at all, right? And making sure that you have the body stacked up to make sure you get the trades. And the important thing about playing that fast, player that's the lone man for FaZe on defense, the defending A, there is just no time for him to get back in the swing of things. That's why Arcitys was left last one alive. Perfect round to get that bounce back as well from the hard point. Nice job by Toronto.
Toronto. I understand there is no second T in the word Toronto. There we go. Made bigger mistakes. A new round, and here we go. It's a heavy hit towards B there from Atlanta FaZe. The lone defender Methods is about to run in a whole lot of trouble. The first blood, though, goes the way of Methods. He does get it from top laundry. aBeZy's on the hunt. Already. Toronto.
Methods wanted No part of that, man. He ran away as fast as he could. Wise decision.
We watched that mini-map. Like, he turtled up so good. But Cammy backed him up as well, man. I mean, again, that's the smart play from Toronto. We're playing the phase, the aggressive phase. But just a step out there. And now Bance, slow and steady rotation through the back of the map. Bruise the artwork. Potential now for real damage. Benjamin Bance, what have you got? Timing could be great. Cellium, perfect awareness, but not quite enough on the trigger. And that's going to be the first kill from Bance here on the flank. It's a 4v2. Cammy from up front. Oh, it's squeaky clean. Simp manages to get one, but the trades are there. Toronto with another decisive round here on Raid.
And playing him like a fiddle. You cannot ask for anything to possibly go better for that round. Perfect angle coming out of Methods. And again, him turning and running. Well, him being one shot maybe is part of the explainer. But again, aBeZy trying to hunt him down, but he turtles up. Cammy's immediately there for the support. They got the perfect crossfire set up like immediately. And of course the flank coming in from Bance. Able to take his time with it, shoots one player in the back. And then I think it was Cleanix that came from mid-map, so they doubled up perfectly, 2-2 split. Like, just a machine right now, Toronto seems to be.
Very aggressive round from Toronto. I mean, they are not stopping here. In from behind, Cammy. Finds one. And that's going to clean out the players in laundry. Bomb site now wide open. Here comes the plant from Bance. And it's going to be on Simp and Arcitys to play retake. They're going to both opt to do it from art side of the map. So again, if everyone on Toronto can get to their positions, please. The shots are going to be there. Slows it down for now. It looks like he managed to take care of the trophy system there. So unlucky from Simp. Arcitys, though, XM4 forward. Finds a nice kill there. Simp on the flank, trying to find another angle here as Arcitys finds that first blood here. 25 seconds remain. Damage dealt. Simp's going to have to take the longer route back. Can Arcitys deal the damage alone now, Chance? 20 seconds on the clock. Trying to spread the defense thin. Simp, good timing. Does he make it in? Does he manage to make the kills? Not a chance. Toronto with their third in a row.
In the 2v4 attempt in the end, doesn't even matter. Like Simp, there's no time for him to flank, but if you go through pillars, you're just going to die. That is just another opening break call. Hyper aggression through ring, and just those first two kills were perfect. I think it was Cleanix that got the first blood on aBeZy, and then Cellium when he's looking for that trade. There's no time wasted. I think Cammy just flew through on the other side of laundry, get it pinched out, and get the control of the site, get the bomb down. Easy wins for them. You mentioned FaZe potentially being best search team in the game. Well, right now they're getting completely worked on the map. Back with the aggression, Cleanix inside ring. Once again, no time wasted. Looking for the first blood. Connects on aBeZy. Just like that, clean and easy. FaZe aren't even shooting back.
Bance is in the back as well. Like Simp's like, where did everyone go? Where are my teammates? Can I do a 1v4? I probably can. But Toronto said, oh, no way. 4-0 Ultra as... You know what I was going to say there, but I'm not going to do it. Wow, 4 rounds back to back.
What is this, like league play for these guys?
Oh my.
I mean, just no fear in their hearts, hyper aggressive calls just flooding through. I mean, again, they're not shooting back.
They can't.
I think at least 3 of those kills were just completely clean. Cleanix, mention aBeZy of how he's inevitable. He got the first kill of the game, hasn't done a thing since. You expect maybe a bounce back, but maybe Toronto just have their numbers. Even Bance right now, 6-1. Just an efficient game, but the slowest round we've seen so far. Now actually FaZe might be able to set up a flank.
Yeah, this is it. That's it. Simp gets the first blood on the Cleanix. All of a sudden, FaZe are like, okay, we're the Tiny Terrors. We're the most gruesome twosome in the game. Hold my hand and let's go get some kills. They've done that. They've doubled up together. It's going to be Arcitys and Cellium up top. The Tiny Terrors of Simp and aBeZy 3 and 4 hitting the flanks. Now, the bomb does go down at A, 35 seconds before that bad boy pops. Cammy's trying to watch steps. Here comes the push. In from behind. Atlanta FaZe trying to make something work out. Nades to go through. Black Jacket saves the day. aBeZy gets the first kill on the flank. Simp now making his way forward as well. The Tiny Terrors in good form. They cut him down from behind with ample time for the defuse as well. Atlanta FaZe, welcome back to the map. A great round.
And match aggression with aggression, right? Just aBeZy and Simp, the gruesome twosome, as you so wisely put it, just flooding through Zig, get that control, flank out over towards ring, and even though there's nothing there, the retake on point. I will say I wasn't too big of a fan of this setup coming in from Toronto on defense. Granted, they have a 3v4, but they just kind of let Simp and aBeZy walk up on the flank. Like if you're up top bedroom, you can get an angle, just lay down and make sure they're never allowed to get that close, but maybe they felt like the pressure was going to be there faster, so they played a bit more passive. Either way, a little bit weird to be critical of the team that is currently up 4-1. So see if they can let it ride and bounce back on defense.
But you're right, though. That was the slowest round that Toronto had, and immediately FaZe countered on that one. It's just like a perfect... It's the Røkkr to their paper, right? It was so right. And Arcitys now opening this up with a blinder like FaZe. It's all gas, no brakes right now. They're going to hit that B site as quick as they possibly can. It's on methods. Oh my god, the timing on that. He may have been able to catch the player on pillars, but again, aBeZy on the prowl. Truly trying to push these players out and not let these power positions be just that. aBeZy still on the 2 spree right now. Arcitys going to get the bomb down, planting laundry side. The flank opened up somewhat. It's going to be Simp watching the side through Zig. aBeZy watching the backside here, and it's a 2-1 split now for Toronto on the retake. Simp pushed out. Ants now trying to find the kill in the defenders. Methods finds one on the other side of the map. The timing could be great here as Bance. Good timing, catches Simp. Arcitys now, it's going to be a 2v2. Methods trying to make his way in from behind as well. Bance, the timing absolutely magnificent from Benjamin. Bance, and it's going to be a 1v1. It's the ARs with 20 seconds left on the clock, but Arcitys has got a 74U as well. Methods up from the top, and FaZe, they cut it down. Another round to Atlanta.
Oh, and I want to see a look at the best play as well. I'm hoping it's Arcitys here. Yeah, we'll see how he gets the kills, gets the trade on that player, 1 bullet, picks up the right gun for the job as well. And you can see playing with his food on methods, man. Knew he was in the back, a little jiggle up in the top window. Perfectly done, but I'll say, man, that took a lot for FaZe to get that win. Poor Cellium, by the way, too. Bance, I mean, just annihilates him off the head glitch, and Cellium looking for his first kill still.
Yeah, that was disgusting, man. Woof, okay. Okay, we've got a search on our hands. This ain't over yet. Signs of life from FaZe. This is going to be round number 3 in a row if they can get it done. Bance trophy's out. It's a 4-man hit in towards that B site. aBeZy with a perfect reset. A lot of damage dealt. Big first kill from Simp. The nades come through. Cellium, can he finally get on the board? He can, and it's not a second though to be had. It's now a 2 versus 2, and just like that, slow things down. Bance with that ring control. And before though, aBeZy once again on the flank. The timing could be really good here, but they're about to outflank one another. Bance could find a kill here. Bance could get in from behind and get himself an Arcitys, and he does. With that now, aBeZy now in a 1v2 situation. Eyes up, finds the first. aBeZy on the slide out. Is the trade going to be there? No, it's not. It's going to be Bance. He has to make the play. He's got to make the hunt now. The bomb's going to be going down at B. And there was a slight window to get it done. Can aBeZy bring this one back from the brink? The pre-aim's there, but no. Bance from up high. Toronto stop the bleeding. 5-2.
Bance is just different right now. I think that's 9 kills to his name. That is the instant play call of like he tries to hunt aBeZy down as soon as he's cleared out pillars. He's like, well, might as well just plant the bomb. 0 time wasted, and aBeZy tracked him this entire time. But the confidence to go on top and look for the gunfight. Benjamin Bance, man. His castle is here. They got that 5-2 lead, and well, Cellium was able to get off the donut can, but the level of production has not been there, especially not in comparison, man. Bance, he's just killing faster, is all it is.
11-3. Arcitys with bomb in hand. Aggressive push now from FaZe. What could well be their last round. aBeZy, no first blood for you, my friend. CleanX finds the first. The immediate trade from Simp. Bit of vengeance now as Simp from up high trying to get involved. Simp, Cellium the board now lighting up for Atlanta FaZe, but Cammy still alive and well on the bottom of the ring. The second kill goes his way, and just like that, it's a 1v2. Cellium, you haven't been here for much of the map. You've got to get involved now. Can he keep FaZe in this search and destroy? And the answer, man, we're about to find out. Cammy up high. Eyes are on there. It could be the bait and switch now as the player from below is Benjamin Bance, the MVP of Raid Search and Destroy right now, but he can't get it done. It's a big win there from Cellium. Now a 1 versus 1, and Cammy, he's going to dip his toe into the arena, but Cellium, oh my word, the shots there through the side of the statue, just unable to get it done. There's 35 seconds remaining. Cellium to keep his team in this one in a 1v1 against Cammy. There's the exchange. Here comes the push. Cammy with a reposition. Cellium, tension in the air, clock ticking. Cammy just has to stay alive. The damage been dealt. Will Cammy stay atop his perch? Can the Flying Scotsman get it done? No! Cellium keeps FaZe in it.
In spite of this, man, Cammy doing that little dance inside a ring, but Cellium earning the paycheck. That is a stressful round for everyone involved, but hey, only 4 kills total. Got 3 in that round and the 1v2 to keep the dream alive. That is just a machine at work either way. Just like a couple shots here and there, never overextends, just plays the situations perfectly. Of course, Cammy really just did nothing wrong, but now Toronto back on the attack. They've shown A once before. This time Arcitys is here to defend.
Oh, nice kill on the bands. Great trade. Now aBeZy, he can cut through time. In mid with enough time, he can honestly get the kills here, but Method's going to get the quick plant. He's going to get out of dodge while he still can. He does have some teammates to cover him. You know, the bar he goes. Toronto with the bomb. And it be the last bomb of the search. Eyes on aBeZy there. Uncheck the next, but aBeZy still, he's going to be sweet in that position. Just waiting for his teammates to try to buy some time. Get in position. aBeZy just doesn't care. Charges straight on through. Puts Methods in the pool. Health back. It's on a Cammy now. CleanX is still trying to provide cover from down low. Does get it done. Simp now charging his way forward. A shot punch, but Cellium with a team kill. It's unfortunate to say the least, but Cell in a 1v1 once again. The bomb in the hands of Cell for now. If he can get these kills, the time's not going to work out for him. That could well be it. There's not enough time. Cammy checks it perfectly. And Toronto Ultra, the first upset of the series, the search and destroy stolen there from Atlanta, FaZe. And this god does bleed.
And things you hate to see, that team kill at the end. Costly, but really just unfortunate that they lined up like that. Cellium did nothing wrong, at least not that round, but Toronto just on point. Again, just the speed. They get the bomb down. They trade out the kill on Arcitys. Just really, the way they set the tone, just that entire map, they had, what, 4 rounds in a row? I think they got just playing at a blistering pace. And again, that's got to do a great deal for their confidence. Or actually, probably does nothing to their confidence. If they were playing like that, they were already sitting at an all-time high. Fantastic game number 2 for them. And frankly, if it wasn't for the heartbreaker for game number 1, they'd be singing their praises about how fantastic they look. There's nothing to sing there. Bands just, I mean, stone-faced as always.
It was good, man. It was BO3 Bands. It was fantastic stuff. Bands really putting in a shift there. But I was thinking about that 1v1 with Cellium. Here's the stats, by the way. As you can see, a fast search. Let's be honest. That was a great one from Toronto there on raid. I was thinking about those 1v1 situations, and I was like, who would I rather have in a 1v1? My All-Stars 1v1 champion from the 2020 season, or anyone else? And like, I backed Cellium from the start of that competition until the bitter end, and my boy did it. So like, no big surprises there. Like, he has the ice, there's no doubt about it. It's just a shame he couldn't get more involved at the start of that map, because it could have been a very, very different outcome. But man, either way, the comms, everything looking great there from Toronto Ultra. Now it's time for our US Army tactical play. Round 7, it's your boy Bance. He was the bomb, man. He was non-stop throughout that entire map. Wonderful stuff.
Oh, and this was the play he had right for the 1v1 towards the end. Gets the flank on this player. aBeZy eventually trades out his teammate. And again, the decision making. Bance, as soon as like he's not able to trade this out, aBeZy's able to scurry away. He just wastes no time. Just says, hey, I know he's art side. I can plant safely for laundry. Gets the bomb down straight away. Goes straight to top ring. And again, the important part is him taking the gunfight. If he tries to play a little bit sneaky, aBeZy was tracking him this entire way. If he does anything other than jump up on top and try to look for the kill as soon as he can, probably does not get that win. But either way, puts in work, finished with a double-digit game, had quite a few clutches, and it wasn't even just that one. He had a couple flanks even the rounds before. Bance, again, completely putting in work. And finally, a smile on his face. A little bit relieved before they go into the control.
Going into the control after this very, very quick break. I must admit, a bit of a surprise there to see Toronto take the search. We're tied up 1-1. We come back after this very, very quick one, friends. More action from the COD.
They can't stop it. They can't stop the kids. They can't stop it. They can't stop the kids. Shake the numbers, I'm running it up. I got plenty bands, I'm thumbing it. Yeah. Do what you can, you could try. Stop it. OC dub, way up like a rocket. Acting up, acting that way out of pocket. For the grind, for the hustle, I can't knock it. Do what it take, do what you do, you could try. Yeah. I've been up, I've been stuck up in the sky. Yeah. Only at the top, I can't lie. Haters watch it, throw the piece, tell them bye. I got things to do, I got bands to get. Competition up in smoke, ooh, cannabis. Ask me why I'm a top 10 candidate. I'm so fly, I'm so clean, ooh, and I'm rich. They can't stop it, they can't stop the kids. They can't stop it, they can't stop the kids. Check the scoreboard, I'm running up stats. Numbers don't lie, that's facts. They can't stop it, they can't stop the kids. They can't stop it, they can't stop the kid. Check the numbers, I'm running it up. I got penny bands, I'm thumbing it, yeah. Tell them move, get up out the way. It's ludicrous, yeah, how much I'm getting paid. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10K. No mob ties for the player being made. Now how you spoke to your girl, better check her phone. And do you know what she doing when you not at home? And when she tell you she alone, but she not alone. She got a lot of options, eeny, miny, mo. She gon' do what she want, ain't no stopping it all. Pour the liquor in the cup, yeah, I'm topping it off. I might take your girl, take a trip to the mall. Put the shelf in the bag, yeah, cause I'm copping it all. I'm saying, they can't stop it.
Call of Duty League is presented by T-Mobile, now America's largest and fastest 5G network. Set your sights on the competition with T-Mobile, the leader in 5G. Scuf, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. The Call of Duty League is presented by USAA Insurance. We offer insurance that's made for the military community to help them easily protect what they've worked hard for.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2021 Call of Duty League. We're here at the start of Super Week. Ultra versus FaZe is well and truly underway. We're tied up 1-1 so far. While we let the players get ready for their upcoming control on, yeah, you named it, Raid 24/7, baby, we're going to show a quick video where we talk to Arcitys about his transition to the team and the leadership that he brings to the squad.
You know, after our United run, I really didn't want to lose him as a teammate because me and him were very close. He was an amazing teammate. Towards the end of BO4 was the best main AR in the game, especially since he switched his role to main AR towards the lower half of the game. And I just can't wait to like get on the grind with him again because he really brings that leadership and like criticism to a team that we needed last year. We were really just based off of like talent. I mean, we did have that leadership at points, but it really didn't pull us through when we needed it to. And I feel like this year we're going to be way more structured as a team because I feel like aLLeY will bring that to our team, especially going into 4v4.
They needed someone like me, like who will step up in those moments and want to lead at those moments. So I'm very excited to be playing with these guys. I'm very excited to be playing for this org with this coaching staff.
Control just around the corner. Arcitys bringing that mean AR to the table. This is his control stats this season so far. 51 for 47 overall, so 1.09 to his name. But hey, the way FaZe are looking individually, I wouldn't be too surprised if we can see a change there. But we are going back to Raid for our control. Of course, we are tied up 1-1. The hard point was as close as it could possibly be. And there were great signs of life from Atlanta there in the search and destroy, but Toronto just too strong. Now we got a control chance. When he put these two teams in control, I mean, again, a nice combination between hard point and search and destroy, between speed and slaying and strategy. What do you feel?
I would actually say control is probably the toughest game mode to pick for any of these teams right now. Again, just because it's like a 4v4 setting. We've never seen this with control before. It's without specialists, so you can't even make the reads from just a few years back. So it's very tough to say. I'd say if we learn anything from this series, I think that, like, honestly, Toronto might have a bit of an edge. I would say outside of maybe a few moments in the hard point or maybe a couple like slow breaks over towards basketball, they've been on point the entire time, better rotations, and I've at least seen a few more mistakes coming out of FaZe. So I'm going to lean just a little bit towards the Ultra's favor. And frankly, if Cammy and Vance and Cleanups, really just everyone can't be slowed down. I mean, they're just looking something fierce right now. Of course, we know FaZe can get hot at any given moment. We're watching Arcitys basically 1v3 from top laundry. He's doing it all. Cellium, maybe not the best map, but hey, still getting the 1v2 and it matters. And Simp, I think, still is just like never gone negative in Surge. So really anyone in this lobby is capable of taking over. But I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit more ultra-centric, if you will.
Yeah, I'm interested by those thoughts, man. I was just thinking back to like what we had with specialists. You know, I'm thinking back to like big old grav slam kills. Can you imagine seeing someone hit a grav slam off like the top of the ring on Raid? Like, there's some opportunity for some magic there, baby. Hear me out. I like specialists. I think they're amazingly fun to watch. I mean, I'm going back to like Infinite Warfare, like watching camo plays and all sorts, like BO3, like I'm a kinetic armor. I'm down, all right? I'm excited by that sort of thing. FTL was the best. That was the most interesting one to watch. And remember Formal and Reedy? You remember that?
I have no idea what you're talking about. And I will say, just to touch on the specials thing, that makes one of us, at least for the time being. I am not on that train. Two very different players we are.
You don't want to just press like 2 buttons and boom, everyone's dead. I love that sort of thing, maybe. Either way, a quick scope on your screen, just a real quick update. There's been a very, very slight issue with the game. We're just going to get that one booted back up again, friends. But again, have a little peek at the quick scope. Get yourself a very small beverage, nothing too serious. You don't want a toilet break. This is likely to be a very good game. Keep that, just remain in control. We're going to go to a very quick break. When we finally come back, it's time to control. Bang! No, almost. It was pretty good.
Are you guys all ready to play?
Yeah, I'm
good to go.
That's what I'm saying.
No, boys, we're back, man. It's actually when times went quick, you know what I mean?
There's stuff to work.
It's game day, yo.
It's game day, man.
Smart plays, dude. Get the gunny strap, bro. Come out hot and just gun these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Last time we were in a tournament was 5.5 months ago.
That's a long time.
Now here we are, back in the 6, in lockdown.
You guys are all wearing your white jerseys, right?
Sir?
What's my, sir, mom.
What'd you do? Okay, Reese, you just have to like grab the back of the chair and lift it all the way up until the lumbar is as high as it can be, and then it'll fall.
Oh yeah, I got it. Let's go. Back where I like it. Holy so much better.
Then move your mic away from that a little bit. You're a little loud for me.
Okay, check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Colin, can you do the same? Can you do the same? Put your mic a little bit.
Hello? Yeah.
Is that better? Or do you want to
Con, you're good.
further away?
Okay.
No, I thought you were good too.
Alright.
45 seconds. 45 seconds.
44. 43. 42.
44. 22. Imagine that, just our comms. We don't actually come, we're just sitting there, just singing and having a good time. Just enjoying ourselves.
Probably what FaZe do.
¿Dónde está el biblioteca? Yo, Matt, you know if we got Zippos?
Here, if you actually need some, like, you just hold on to these for a little bit. Yeah. But like, I'm gonna need them back. Like, that's not how it works.
If I get a Zippo, like, we're valid.
Been bamboozled. Run amok. Led astray. It's been like 5 minutes since y'all said 1 minute.
I'm really itching, I'm not playing.
Give me the
match,
man.
bro.
Give me the
I dropped 8. These are our keys to victory. We need to rotate, communicate effectively, and have decisivity.
Yeah.
Oh, the game is starting.
Alright, guys. Let's go, boys. Hey.
Go, Easy. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on.
Oh, welcome back to Call of Duty League. Friends, we're almost ready to get into control. And again, comms check there. You heard the game fuel keys to victory right there from Methods himself. Rotate, was it communication and
good comms?
Decisivity?
Decisivity.
Decisivity. We'll see if we can have some decisivity plays in this upcoming match. We are going to go back to Raid. It's going to be Control, map 3 so far in the series. If you've just joined us, I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, I hope your Monday is great. If it's not Monday for you, I hope your Tuesday's good as well. Game starting in just a brief moment, friends, as our teams are now gearing up, ready to go. We've had the comms, they've done the fist bumps, they've done the handshakes, everyone's well hydrated. Game fuel is flowing. Now ready to roll. Game 3 underway. Toronto Ultra, Atlanta FaZe. This is to take the lead in the series. And I think this will be the last bit of Raid we see this this series, and I must admit, Chance, a triple dosage of it, I've thoroughly enjoyed.
I will never complain about casting over this map, not at all. And honestly, I don't know if we want to take any bets. Do you think CleanX just sprints in a ring and gets a first blood on aBeZy?
I'll take that.
Do you think that happens in Control
Yeah,
as well?
yeah, I'll take that. If I win it and he does get it, then you've got to run engineer for us in league play next.
I'm down for that.
Let's do
I'm
it.
absolutely down. aBeZy is going to ring too.
Yep.
This might be
Here
it.
we go. Okay, fine.
Oh, dang it!
It's like I'm running engineer. Okay.
That's fine. All right, we can make do with that.
That's going to be that. I run engineer every game though, I love it. Here we go, Arcitys on the flank trying to hit the spawn kills off the rip. Like the man did not waste a second. 4-man push now in towards B and the defense looks like it's ready for it. aBeZy and Arcitys, see ya. See ya! Oh my god, both of them found their kills. It was a stick on a cami and Bance is just sitting here like, where'd you go, boys? Like we had a push working out. What happened? CleanX is now going to try to get involved and dude, FaZe, they are all over this.
I also don't think anyone gave aBeZy the memo that the AK-24U is an SMG. He just ripped that player off a heady from the rock. Like, that is not an easy gunfight. And either way, aggression still from FaZe on point. Spawn kills on point. aBeZy 4-1. Got the first blood and hasn't really slowed down. Now, these players from Toronto are spawning right on top of the actual A point. A tick and a half so far is coming through, and Cammy picking up 2 big kills. That should be enough to secure the actual first point. Now, Cammy, well, trying to work his way around back. Arcitys very ready to defend B.
Yeah, but he's not ready for Bance. Bance comes through, cuts him down. That's a slight opening now. There's only 1 member left of FaZe there. Now 2, spawning basketball side. Hello, Arcitys. Welcome back to the game. Yeah, I was the guy that killed you just a brief moment ago. The trap may be well set now, but here comes the split. The player's now spawning towards the old A site. It's going to be Arcitys. Can he find a kill off spawn? He does indeed, but Bance, he's crept in. Got to play this one real careful. He knows where these players are going to be coming from. The pinch now could come through. There's his first quick check to the right. Hello, FaZe, back in off spawn. CleanX now making his way forward. The 74U doing work for him. That's his first kill of the map. There's still only that B zone chance. Toronto are desperately trying to make their way onto it.
By the way, just phenomenal job by Simp. He was able to stay alive. I think went on a 4 spree over towards bedroom and bought his teammate enough time that by the time he falls, well, aBeZy's right back in the exact same spot, making sure Toronto spawned up towards garage. Well, their options are either try to deal with aBeZy or wrap all the way around the map. aBeZy has been dealt with, but now Arcitys is here to fill in the position. On point right now with these rotations, filling in the slots, and right now Toronto just never prepared for these gunfights under bedroom. The aggression phase is pouring out, even Zig control in their favor.
Yeah, Methods is trying to come forward, but man, he's about to get a shot punch. He's not careful. Check your corners. He's terrified. Arcitys is around here somewhere. Oh, dude, give him half a second more and he gets it. Methods was very close to the drop there. Nice spot from Cellium just to take care of that player up top. 20 seconds remaining now. It's going to be a nice big push. There's a couple of members. It's the double C's now of CleanX and Cammy making their way forward with the third C. Cellium is the biggest of all the C's. As he finds those kills, no lives left now for Toronto. It's 11 for FaZe. May as well call around here. Less than 10 seconds. Bance is going to try to find someone up top. Time it. Nice kill there. Up and about we go. Arcitys up next. 7.1 seconds left and the kills come through.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. FaZe. Take the first round.
Best play of the game. We'll get a second look at that just purely from Arcitys' POV. That's a big situation too. If he falls without getting any of those kills, I mean, they would have had the clearance. That would have been, what, 3 bodies on the point. Money control would have been had. Toronto maybe could have wringed some water out of a rock in that situation, but Arcitys, again, big plays from him. Keep in mind, Simp 9-3, aBeZy was able to get that first blood towards ring. Maybe we go again. Maybe FaZe doesn't want ringside. They're going to be off the rip, and it looks like Bance, the lone defender.
Yeah, he's in trouble now. Oh, he's in trouble now. Oh, he's dead. There you go. Simp gets the first blood on the other side of the map as well. So now Methods is like, okay, dude, I'm coming across map. CleanX and I, the cavalry is here. And they're going to do what they can. They now stop the cap on towards B. Bance finds another one right off the rip there. He has died, is risen. Finds one more out of that. So you push them back for now. Toronto, they will stay alive for a brief few moments. A nice opening rip from FaZe. But now on defense, go for an Astro Gaming listen in. Toronto Ultra.
Right now.
I'm going
back
all over it. I'm waiting for him to spawn, okay?
Back laundry Simp, back laundry Simp on the heady.
I'll come help you.
Listen, they're gonna spawn.
Watch you. I got naded.
Heady.
Top ring.
Heady, one bullet, heady, one bullet.
2 seconds, I'm behind.
Yeah.
2 seconds. Nice.
Get it.
I'm gonna block B, I'm gonna block B. 2
Nah,
seconds.
it's all good. We have to block B.
We have B.
Spawn close mansion, spawn close mansion. Are you blocking it?
Yeah.
Okay, good play.
Trying to get to match with you.
Yep, go. I'll try hold mid.
So listen, one's already drive by Cellium. Cellium's already drive by.
Can you
Okay?
top or
Mention
low?
on me. Which one? Two man
I'm going top. I'm holding top push.
You wanna hold?
I'm-
Go Tiki, go Tiki.
One mention, one more.
Back.
Trophy just told me. aLLeY absolute, aLLeY absolute.
And Tiki
Watch
no
out the corner.
steps,
You tell him.
Yeah.
Push him right
At
corner.
the back here.
Nice.
I on their side.
Nice,
Wait,
well
I'm watch
played.
out. I'm watch out. I can.
Once more stairs that he needed, he's gonna go mansion. You're what?
Cellium.
Keep shouldering. I'm shouldering out.
Alright.
I'm preeming out early.
I'm pretty sure he's down.
Yeah.
Fighting her.
Premium out. They're in money. They're in money. By the way,
Don't see
they're in
him,
money. Okay. I'm just watching inner.
I can
Yeah, inner.
I can't really
Good push,
peek.
close. Good push,
Yeah,
close.
close that.
Nice, good chip.
Preeming out right now.
Yeah, aLLeY close.
Flat out.
On a 4.
The trophy's gone.
I'm gonna play close then.
That's all. That's
Four.
literally four. I'm
I'm pushing into mid now.
I have outer only. Stop.
Yeah, I'm playing close.
Yeah, they're gonna pick up.
Yeah, they. Toby, get my. Quick.
Nice.
I'm stacking up two more.
We
Last two there.
Is he slow playing?
I'm literally gonna hit him.
There's two.
I'm gonna play with
Top.
you.
I'm already top. Help him in front. Yeah.
Low.
Watching.
Well, Chance, that was the cleanest, most wonderful comms we've heard. 40 seconds on the dot, mate. How are we looking for Ultra in the comms department?
In the comms department, great. In the kills department, for the moment, maybe a little bit less so. aBeZy was able to pick up 2 on the stretch, but very calm, efficient work. Just no love lost on the communication. Now aBeZy, though, whatever gun he's got in his hands, he's going to be shredding bands. Just going to give it away. Give him the 4 bodies on point. Toronto. I don't even know if there's enough time.
There might not be. They're on point now, all 4 of them. They're stacking up. Cells watching the front. I mean, 3 of them lying down close. This could be it. Got to get them test. Nope. Peace out. FaZe capture both points. 2-0 here in the control.
It just happened so fast. I mean, again, the comms were great the entire time, getting the clean 4s down, filling in all the positions, and then this happened, where aBeZy just finally clears out Mansion. They finally get that control. And on the spot check on the way up, wins a very nice one-on-one, and then bans. I mean, it's not the best challenge in the world towards the end, but he's forced to do it because everyone else just died. You can see how tough raid on defense can be. You have to be on point forever. You slip up once, you get punished immediately. FaZe showing a little bit of that action
I
off.
feel like that's the case almost with most of the control maps. Like, if you give these pro teams an opportunity, they will take the round every time. The offense is never safe. There we go. Minute 20 now. Frozen. On A we go. Simp cutting up mid-map. Back to the cami. No kill just yet. Somehow got a trophy system. He killed a trophy system in that exchange. What the hell was that? How did he do that?
That was on purpose, calculated.
Truly intentional gameplay. Arcitys goes down. Cleanex is going to be able to get on a B. There's the first capture now as the bodies are starting to stack up towards the B site. They're all over it, dude. Got one player now. It's going to be number 5, Cami, pushing these players out from the side of basketball. Cleanex is watching money. First tick. No! Did they get it? They didn't get it. Ants, get on there. You have to finish the hard work. You have to get on there before they drain it. Hold the line. No! B is still, the tick is still down. It's gone now. They're draining that one. A very, very close call there from FaZe, but they can laugh all the way to the bottom of the B zone now, as that's going to get drained, and it's as if Ultra were never there.
Oh, this is perfect too. Again, setting up for the spawn kills. You still got control of B. Cellium, he's got the help as well. You see Arcitys in the feed. He's standing right next to him. In Toronto, they're thinking about trying to forcing this through Mansion. But obviously, Art and Zig are just not clear. FaZe, they have complete map control. Zig finally open for a bit, but even if you start creeping out over towards A, aBeZy is just going to flank you and start shooting you in the back. Meanwhile, the AR's over here on point, shooting in the back. Successful. aBeZy staying alive and, well, looking for more kills. It takes 3 to take him down, and Simp is there for the trades. Map control firmly in the hands of FaZe. Gun skill firmly in the hands of Simp. 21-9, by the way, and just rack them up one by one. FaZe just taking them down by the knees. A clean 3-0 win for the game, just like that.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. That was the control. We talk about control being a bit of a coin toss at times in these series. Coin was rigged. That was a 3-0 smacking. 2-1 in the series now. Atlanta FaZe. They may have started out the series a little flat, a little cold, but that was blistering hot, mate. That was nasty.
Well, now we go back to what I'm thinking about the keys to victory. Maybe not methods, personal ones, or the decisivity, because I think that was there for him that game, but I think it was what? We were thinking that they needed to steal, search, and destroy. Well, they do that for map number 2. Of course, forced in a situation where they're hoping for a game number 5. First hard point was 250, 247. Not as close as it could possibly be, but now Toronto Need to get some of that energy back and find out a way to slow Simp down, because again, I think what, 22-9, 22-10, he finished that towards the end. A very clean control.
And that's the thing, I mean, the fact that the first hard point was so closely contested and so tight just gives you a bit of hope as an Ultra fan that you can force that game 5, you can force it to a search where you know you're much more confident. Either way though, man, this is a great series. This is, again, for a lot of fans at home who are thinking that Toronto, you know, last season, they weren't such a, you know, a standout squad. They had their moments towards the end of the season, and now they're looking fine. Control raid, there's your stats on screen. And I mean, dude, 22-9. 22-9 for Simp. Unbelievable stuff. Wonderful engagements across the board. Everyone on Toronto Ultra having a bit of a rough one, having a bit of a stinger. But we go now to a Garrison hardpoint. Very, very interested to see where the rest of this series goes, Chance, because, boy, do we have a series on our hands. Can Toronto keep the pace against Atlanta? Force that game 5, which I know all the fans want, and one of these casters really needs for their pick'ems. Not sure about you, mate. You had a 3-0. That's long gone, mate. But anyway, when we come back after this break, Garrison hardpoint. See you there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League. This year, while you watch the Call of Duty League matches, you can earn in-game rewards like emblems, calling cards, weapon stickers, charms, and much, much more. Go to callofdutyleague.com, register, and link your Activision and YouTube accounts so you can earn this weekend's rewards with a cash stack and double weapon XPs for days. That cash stack has been glued to my gun since I unlocked it last week, actually. But Super Week, baby, we're running all week long, so if you miss out on today, don't worry, you can get it all week long. Many more cool things coming your way. It comes to in-game rewards now here in the Call of Duty League. Maps and modes, Chance. Atlanta FaZe bouncing back. Garrison hardpoint, mate. Where we going? Huh?
We were going to Garrison.
Yeah.
I think it's in Germany, right?
Yeah,
so we're going to Deutschland.
We are, mate. We are indeed. Here's some stats from opening weekend. This is from the Garrison hardpoint from what feels like a lifetime ago, but only opening weekend. But look at the difference there, man. I mean, CleanX. Oh, boy.
I mean, this is honestly, it was this map where I was like, oh, this is where the pacing thing becomes a problem for like any team that's playing against Toronto, right? Because this is very much a map where Methods, if he gets in a power position, he won't move. And frankly, he shouldn't move. He should hang out top green the entire time, or in caution on P1 or whatever it's going to be. Meanwhile, we've seen CleanX, we've seen Cammy, even Vance on this map just running amok like a force of nature. It seems like at this time, they're just like making a whirlwind on the map that is not easy for anyone to deal with, FaZe included, man. When CleanX gets going, we saw it on the Search and Destroy on Raid. Force to be reckoned with, not easy to deal with at all. So looking for Simp to keep up that hot hand that he just built himself in control. See if he can throw up a 1.6 of his own once again. Make sure he can match that S&D pressure. SMG, excuse me. That Toronto brings.
Well, the S&D pressure could well be game 5, bro, so you're not wrong, mate. But we love.
I mean, hell, you never know, right?
You never know, bro. hard point coming up now. This is game 4. FaZe with the lead in this series. They need to take this one if they can find the courage, muster the strength, the power of the land of FaZe. Put this series to bed, but Toronto looking to take us all the way to the search. Here we go. Right off the rip. Going to be sticking on board with FaZe for the opening hit. As we go over towards top of the sky tank. There for Arcitys. aBeZy's going to be the one bringing the gunfights up close. Methods. Peace out, brother. We'll see you in the next live. aBeZy can't quite get another one as CleanX. Again, we're going to be watching a lot of CleanX, Cammy, Bants, fast plays. Same can be said for Simp and aBeZy. The speed on this map. Blink and you'll not see it.
It's an interesting way to phrase that. I wasn't expecting that at all, but appreciate the turn of phrase. Either way, Toronto appreciates the time that they're able to get in the hill. I mean, they don't even have to set up for the P2 rotation because they're just pushing up for spawn kills. Right now, Methods, his only job is effectively blocking spawns, and he can help out in the alleys, but it's literally not possible for anyone to even push up the alleys because of where Bant is. He finally gets taken down, but either way, 10 seconds left on this hill. P2 rotation, Toronto's going to be just in complete control. I mean, this is as clean easy as it's going to get unless aBeZy makes something like that happen. Now they're actually able to get through bricks, and well, Method spent all that time. Now he's by his lonesome on the hill.
The pinch, the pinch, the pinch. Oh, the tag's in there, but it's not going to be enough to get the kill there. CleanX comes through, carrying out from bricks, trying to put the work in. The shots are there, and aBeZy's still going, baby. 4 in a row. The kills just won't stop for the young man. There's a good test. Right place, right time. Backs up his duo. Finds the kills. FaZe now trying to pull this back, but 4 in a row right now for aBeZy. 2 for Simp. Tiny Terror is ripping things up.
And make no mistake, if aBeZy doesn't pick up that 3-piece to go on this break,
oh my God.
I mean, they're not going to be inside the hill. They are just putting on impressive work in the slaying department. Let me tell you, a spree for everyone on the map. They know they have him spawn in the back. Arcitys is actually just going to rotate over to Caution. He's just putting on a show right now. He gets over there, gets his second kill of the life, and then just backs up for these spawns, or doesn't even back up, takes down Cammy as well. I can't remember the last time I've seen someone for Toronto get a kill. They're like 2 in 14 for the past section of kills. FaZe, well, maybe only for a 14-point lead, but the guns at the very least, nice and hot.
Bit of a weird split right now. You see on that mini-map, you're going to have that one member of FaZe, aBeZy, hit the flank. Methods, if they can clean up these players on the front, that's great, but now the pinch is there. It's now all on Methods to win these gunfights. He can't do it all alone. There's just no way. The kills now, they're done. Spawns there for Toronto Ultra to the top side of the map. They're going to be coming through the old P2 hardpoint. Radar truck to the top, trying to get their way on the point. 35 seconds remaining on this one. Cellium's got the left lane locked down until Bants comes by. Steps on his head. Methods back into the ring for another swing. Takes care of Arcitys. And oh boy, aBeZy. He actually goes down to the shot punch with CleanX. So finally, Ultra finding the kills. The spawns there still. Saving grace here, chance you can keep keep the land of FaZe pinned in that far right-hand side of the map. Garrison's a bit like a tunnel. You can keep them pinned there, keep them funneled through. You can lock up the time for the next hard point over by the trash bin boxes. Yeah.
I mean, that is as clean and poetic as I've ever heard on the trash bin boxes, but either way, you're exactly right. Effectively have to chalk up the remaining time on the previous hill and try to trap them in the back. Looks like one player is able to get a little bit of pressure through vents, and well, of course, it's aBeZy. Who else is it going to be? Arcitys manages to get his way to top tank. He's going to fall, and well, no one inside the hill as Cellium is able to take down 2. The trap is not in. FaZe again, just off of the raw slaying power, able to get back inside the hill. Trying to pump up this lead just a little bit more. And again, if it wasn't for that P2 rotation, this game could be completely different. FaZe making things happen. Now they're just looking on cruise control for the moment.
Yeah, cruise control for now, but there's a couple of undulations in the road coming up, and that's Toronto Ultra written all over it. Cell goes down. A nice couple of trades either way. Simp's going to be there to keep the fight alive. Toronto with a hard point time for now. Sim just trying to cut these players out. Stop the flow of points if he can. I mean, it's only 10 seconds. But you do have Toronto in control of the map. Unless the spawn's flip, which is very unlikely, that left-hand side of the map is naked, free, and clear. That's all Ultra. There it is, number 1. He's flipped out. So Arcitys now with the opportunity to get a pinch. Is Toronto aware of this, though? If they are, then Arcitys has got a bit of a fight ahead of him. And that's a big win from the backside from Arcitys. And here come the reinforcements.
See, actually, aBeZy, well, he was trying to stay alive so they don't get trapped in the back. And, well, maybe not trapped if Arcitys is able to break through. He's going to get traded out, and right now it is just a cluster inside and around this point. Method's just trying to play keep away, and, well, 2 players over towards bricks, looking to take him down. He's able to get maybe the second. His teammates there for the trade, of course. Simp is too. Toronto still, maybe not with quite that hill control, but still making sure that FaZe is stuck in the back of the map. Maybe long term, this is what you like to see. Toronto maybe setting themselves up for the next hill as well. Cutting away at this lead and, well, not setting anything up for whatever reason. FaZe is actually going to spawn out. So maybe good news for them. Methods reads one on the first. No, FaZe will be happy for that, man. If they were stuck in the back, that could have been bad long term, but spawn's going their way.
It worked out for him. Simp still got top green control, so with this, a lot of space to work with. You can identify the pushes and get shots in on pretty much everyone. Cammy's going to have to try to take Simp from atop the tower, but Simp, you see the awareness. Left, right, just making sure he's watching these fights every single time. Cammy's still teetering on the outside of the green there. aBeZy in the hard point now. As the scoreline's starting to go up, and Cammy doesn't quite have the metal to bring down Simp up top. Arcitys gets 2 more on point, and oh boy, we're back in a streak central now for Atlanta FaZe. They are heating up, Chance.
And you got Simp, by the way, already rotated over towards P2. Even as the XM4, Cammy, though, has his number for that gunfight. So rotations, at least for Toronto. Well, they've thrown it away before, but at least right now it seems like they're going to be in a good spot. Cellium, as smart as you can be, has a nice angle for that one. Well, Toronto, they're just not rotating well enough to P2. They just keep kind of throwing it away just a little bit, even when they're getting those initial kills. Now on the fight back, you got to deal with Cellium. He's too tough to be handled. Able to pick up 2, and once again, already with a 64-point lead, you have to imagine FaZe feeling pretty good about getting a full 60 here.
Yeah, you got to feel great. This is definitely looking dangerous. This could be the straw that breaks the camel's back as CleanX goes down up top. Arcitys and Cellium are just destroying Toronto right now. It is starting to get ugly. It's 182 and climbing. That sweet, nice, well-rounded 100 of Ultra is not where they want to be sitting right now. Trophies are down, 35 remaining on this point. They are nuzzled in for the long, cold winter. Toronto trying to make their way forward. Methods can't quite get it done alone. Bance is already looking towards potentially the next hard point, and that is a scary sign when you're rotating like 26 seconds out. But that's just where they're at right now. Big kills from Bance. Try to lock down the backside of the map at the very least. The rest of his teammates are spawning funny. Number 1, Arcitys, is right back in this one. Bance has got a bit of a fight as the 2 members now of FaZe are on the hunt.
And he's just going to get hunted down. Yeah, Arcitys already should know he's back here. Bance able to win the first, but his teammate's pretty far away, but maybe just a one-on-one. Cellium in the back, and frankly, Bance just needs to stay alive. Falls in the final second, and Cellium gets his teammates the spawns and the stick, and actually, Cammy found his way to the back, and dude, what? These spawns are not familiar to me at the moment. Everyone's spawning in the back, Miles.
Still at the back of the kill stage. Just make sure now that Toronto's spawning real deep. They're going to be able to get now closer and closer to the hard point. Simp's got a big fight ahead of him now. Here comes the push. Toronto trying to make this work out. aBeZy, he's just having to like fight this one inch by inch. There's the cleanup stove once again. Cellium is absolutely out of his mind right now. Those individual wins are huge. Hard point back in the hands of Atlanta FaZe, and we're getting dangerously close now. Chance to the end. I think they may actually be able to win this on the tick. Now there it is. Cammy will get the kill. aBeZy's right back into this one. Can't win it here. Going to be very, very close though indeed. Cellium, an unbelievable string of kills from these players as Atlanta FaZe have just sprung to life here on Garrison. They got themselves off raid. They kicked off the cobwebs, and now they're kicking ass. FaZe looking to put this one to bed.
Oh, Bance, no die in his heart just yet. He's able to pick up 2, and again, this is just about keeping FaZe at bay. Bance eventually does get hunted down, and actually, the spawn out's already come through. Simp spawned up back green. He's going to be able to shoot at least 1 player in the back, and as long as he plays his life, it should be good enough for the game. There's the second kill. Hill control in no one's hands, but if you can't get top green, you can't get to the hill. And Simp, well, knows where all these players are. Again, just doing his job. 3 players outside that have to get past him, and 3 is enough to get it done.
3 is exactly what it took to bring him down, but Cell's there from top tank. aBeZy's picking up the kills on the jump. It's 9 seconds now for the win. Atlanta FaZe, this is it. They're closing out the map. They're closing out the series. They're closing out the first day here of Super Week. And what a week it will be. Atlanta FaZe, what a massive victory there on Garrison. My. He's got involved a little bit too late in the series there, but what a way to close it out.
A super week with a super performance. The S&D maybe a little bit choppy, the first raid of hardpoint maybe a little bit sloppy, but that control in this hardpoint, they were just full speed ahead. Again, the trio they got on the control. A fairly devastating performance they got here. And again, I can't remember if that was the moment in the best play, but when aBeZy picked up those 3 kills to rotate over towards P2, if he does not get that, instead of the 100-point lead that FaZe eventually got, frankly, it would have been Toronto's. So maybe a punishing mistake or just a highlight reel flashy play that you can add to the catalog. But Either way, major factor in FaZe's success.
Well, that is that. I said at the start of the day that I think the search and destroys were going to be the things that really decide the series, but at the end of the day, it came down to FaZe and the dominance and the respawns. I mean, they really can do it all. A formidable squad, there is no doubt about it, as Atlanta FaZe continue to turn heads, take names here in the COD League. Toronto, though, signs of life, man. Great showing in the search and destroy against a very formidable team, and as close as it could have possibly come there on the raid. Must have got a good bit of work on the control, though. Let's be honest. We've got a bit of work to do there, boys. That was a 3-0 schmacking. Toronto will, of course, bounce back from that one. A quick look at the stats now, Chance, but yeah, go on, back to the control.
I was gonna say, even still, like, they were in good spots in the control. Like, they had the nice, like, setup on defense that eventually just got broken. They can go back to the raid hardpoint and look at any number of different things they could have done to get 3 points away. So you're exactly right. A ton of positive takeaways, just a few little tweaks here and there. And I'm sure Toronto Ultra will be very happy. Any improvements this team makes, by the way, I mean, they're right there. They are knocking on the devil's door. So they are absolutely a team that everyone, not that this should be a surprise, but maybe it is for some of us, not a team to be taken lightly.
Oh, absolutely not. We have our scuff play of the game now waiting in the wings. It was, of course, Cellium. Yeah, boy was just tearing it up. He didn't have the strongest start to the series, but he certainly finished strong. Cell absolutely taking names, and some fantastic run of kills for him. And yeah, I mean, aside from aBeZy's, big rotation kills, Cell, big brain plays.
And this is another moment, by the way, for Toronto. They just need to go to the new hill. You see, that's where Cammy was going towards after, but ended up being a very costly mistake. And then, of course, Cellium, give him a little bit. He just starts piecing. First gunfight, easy. Second, not so much. But we don't even get to see it because we don't want to show it. We don't want to Method suffer any more than he needs to after the L that they took. But Cellium putting in complete work. That P2 hill just completely run over by FaZe. I think got almost every single second.
Yeah, it was ridiculous, mate. Good call, good call. We're going to have a quick look at the schedule now. Of course, Atlanta have got a lot more Call of Duty to play. They've got a lot more tough and difficult opponents throughout the remainder of this Super Week. We won't stop doing that one. But so far, so good for Atlanta. 3-0 versus the Guerrillas, 3-2 versus OpTic. That was a fun one. 3-1 versus Ultra. But up next, the Mutineers on February 25th and 27th. Of course, Paris Legion to round out the road to the major. 25th as well, mate. We're going to be playing Outbreak. We're going to be hitting that zombies on those dirty bomb maps. Pretty excited for that as well. It's a great time to be a Call of Duty fan. But for Ultra Chance, OpTic, Legion, and Guerrillas, it doesn't get any easier.
Not at all, but again, maybe clean up a few of those mistakes, try to take the series towards OpTic, because a win like that will put a ton of wind in your sails. But maybe for Toronto, again, it's all about those points for the seeding. Get as many as you can. Make sure you stay towards the top of your division. Obviously a force to be reckoned with, but even still, you end up with a bad seed. Once tournament time comes around, all of these teams are going to be tough to beat. If you get that double elimination side of the tournament, falling short could be tough. So Ultra, again, just trying to get as many points as possible.
Yeah, and very, very likely to do so. Again, all these games, they seed the upcoming major, which is going to be huge. Again, our first major of the 2021 season, and everyone's getting geared up, ready to rock and roll into that one. And I must admit, man, I don't know what to expect. First time we get to really see bracket play here in the 2021 season. And again, this is it, the road to the major. Looking at Group A so far and Group B on the right-hand side, there's the wins either side of these teams. The only teams not really able to get a win yet, of course, Paris, New York Subliners, and the London Royal Ravens yet to really get on the board. But right now, looking great for your Atlanta FaZe, and of course, LA Thieves sitting at 2 wins so far. Chance, the road to the major. Long and wonderful paved journey. But mate, this is it. This is where we part ways. We're about to throw to a break. I mean, thank you very much for being with me so far. I've still got to do an interview after this one, brother. But anything you want to say to the fans before I let you go?
God, sure. I hope you enjoy the week of Call of Duty, like Super Week. Miles, I'll miss you. Have a great interview. I don't know. I feel like you're interviewing me now. I don't know what you say in these situations other than a great day, #1. And I'm glad we got it on the books.
We did get it on the books, my brother. But after the break, I will be chatting to aBeZy of the Atlanta FaZe. Very, 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 very excited to get that one underway. The first day of Super Week is almost done and dusted. Myself and Chance, very, very delightful to bring you the games. We had a good time. We hope you did as well. See you right after this quick break. Me chatting to aBeZy.
The game has turned on its head.
Run! Run! Get onto the point! Cellium finds himself 2 more. Oh, baby! Absolutely slayed. What a magnificent comeback from Atlanta.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the COD League. It's now time for the Game Fuel Victory Spotlight. I will be talking to aBeZy of the Atlanta FaZe. aBeZy, brother, welcome. Mate, congrats first, and thanks for coming on.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, congrats again on the big win. Again, it was a 3-1, but it was pretty tight. Walk me through the first hard point. Like, what the hell happened at the end there, man? Like, you had one break, you got it done, you won the map. What was it like in that moment?
Basically, I mean, Arcitys spawned and got a split spawn behind Zig, and that really helped us set up a break for that hill because I was in kitchen by myself, so I was literally just waiting for Alec to initial that first kill. And as soon as he initialed that first kill, I pushed out of kitchen, and we all kind of just collapsed on the hill. And that's really what led to the victory of that map.
It was a really close one, man. I mean, we're looking at the maps and modes on the screen now. Obviously, the control was great, 3-0. That last Garrison hardpoint was also brilliant. But dude, you got your cheeks clapped on the search. What was going on there? Because I expected you guys to be great at search. What happened? What was going on?
Well, basically, we kind of got caught off guard because they were just kind of punching us in the mouth in their offenses and just running at us in laundry, and we didn't really expect it. And they were literally just like pushing like constantly on their offenses and just kind of catching us off guard. I mean, we kind of started fixing it towards the end of the map and we started playing a little bit better, but it was kind of just too late. And, you know, I lost like a crucial 1v1 that I could have won, and that's kind of just led to the downfall of the map. It was like first 3 or 4 rounds that we lost.
Yeah, it was. You pulled it back towards the end, but yeah, it was kind of too little too late. Last question, dude. I mean, obviously, we're getting up to that first major. The road to the major still going. You have a few more series ahead of you. I mean, what's it been like coming back and playing here in the 2021 season?
You know, it's been amazing, honestly. I mean, it's very exciting. You know, I'm excited for these next couple matches and then leading up to play the very first tournament. So I cannot wait. It's been fun.
Dude, thank you very, very much, man. That was a lot of fun. Obviously, we got your stats on screen as well. You've been looking absolutely fine. You're still the master of the first blood, so hopefully a title you get to keep all year long. aBeZy, dude, thank you once again.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Miles.
Oh, good, brother. All good. You know, last time we did an interview, I think was on stage at the Atlanta home series in actual person. You remember what that was like? Me neither. All right, we have our US Army schedule on screen in just a moment. Again, plenty more Call of Duty to come. This is Super Week, baby. We have a lot of COD to get through. This was just the first out of many days. We'll have a look at that schedule in just a moment. Again, tons of Call of Duty coming your way. We hope you enjoy the show today. It'll be the same time tomorrow, even more Call of Duty. This is Tuesday's schedule. The Florida Mutineers going up against Paris Legion. London Royal Ravens going up against NYSL. And then to close the day out, Røkkr Surge. It's going to be fantastic. Get that in your calendars, friends. We have a long and wonderful week ahead of us. Again, today was a treat. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. On behalf of myself, Chance, and the whole crew behind the scenes and in the cloud, thank you. See you all tomorrow.
Florida Mutineers, brilliant players all round. It's all on a slack. This is it.
Just straight up winning the gunfights.
Now it's looking a bit spicy. Skies on a rampage right now. Run, Florida. This could be huge. Big weight.
Awareness level 99 for Awakening.
And Neptune starting to look a bit nasty. Welcome to the COD League, young man.
Florida just pulled out some magic to make it happen.
And what a show they're putting on for us.
The game has turned on its head.
Run! Get onto the point! Cellium finds himself 2 more. Oh, baby! Absolutely slayed. What a magnificent comeback from Atlanta.